Arrested on drug charges earlier this week is now facing much more serious charges. Federal prosecutors say Ed Buck provided drugs that killed a man. KCAL 9's Dave Lopez is live at the federal courthouse in downtown LA on a story we first broke this morning. Dave.
Well, there are actually two men that died inside Ed Buck's apartment, but the federal government charged him in the participating in the death through giving that man methamphetamines in only one of those. The indictment also says there are actually 10 victims, which they all name as John Doe. They would not name them, and they say that all of those men were in Buck's apartment at one time or another and were given methamphetamines during the course of having sex with Mr. Buck. Again, as you mentioned, state charges and now federal charges. Mr. Buck just answer to a federal magistrate where he's bound over and will be back in court next week.
Okay, Mr. Amster, do you join?
I do, Your Honor.
Ed Buck did not enter a plea today on the charges of battery, causing serious bodily injury involving a drug overdose, and running a drug house. His bail remained at $4 million. That was in the morning at Los Angeles Superior Court. And then in the afternoon,
today I am announcing a federal case against Mr. Buck, a case that charges him with distributing methamphetamine that directly resulted in the overdose death of Gemmel Moore.
The 26-year-old Moore was one of two people found dead inside the West Hollywood apartment of Buck. The other was 53-year-old Timothy Dean. Both died of methamphetamine overdose. And until now, Buck had never been charged with a crime involving those two deaths.
He was just looking for survival methods such as money, shelter, and Ed Buck knew that. He preyed on him for that, and he preyed on a lot of other black gay males within our community.
This man knew more, and the indictment also goes into greater detail of how Buck would prey on African-American men, many who were down and out on their luck.
The criminal complaint alleging Mr. Buck caused the death of Mr. Moore is supported by a 21-page affidavit that outlines a disturbing pattern of Mr. Buck soliciting other men for sex in exchange for drugs and money.
This from the affidavit, quote, Buck was nicknamed Dr. Kevorkian and was well known for compensating male prostitutes with drugs and money. And this, after victim one's death at Buck's residence in January of 2019, Buck has continued to solicit men, including victim 7, who reported that Buck called him to inquire about victim 7's availability as recently as July 2019. Buck is politically connected, a big donor to the Democratic Party, and people were critical, saying that those political contacts kept this investigation from moving forward.
We were not at all moved by his reputation.
And she added, until now, her office didn't have enough evidence to make the arrest.
We don't arrest people based on rumor and innuendo. We've got to have hard facts, hard evidence.
And then she confirmed that the big break in this case came on September 11th when a 37-year-old man, not identified by name, was able to escape the apartment of Buck, and he told authorities that he had been kept captive there and was being shot up with methamphetamine. He thought he was going to die. He did OD, not once but twice, and was able to tell his story, and then the case unraveled quickly from there. The attorney for Mr. Buck said that his client is, quote, a very kind man, and all of the men who came to that apartment came so willingly. He said, I don't know anything about the federal case. In fact, he wasn't even in here at the federal case when Mr. Buck was arraigned. It's a big difference being charged from the Fed and the state. Statewide, he was looking at the maximum of 5 years if convicted. Now on the federal level, he could get 20 years to life. Reporting live from outside the federal courthouse, I'm Dave Lopez.